Hi, my name is Ian. The meditation that I'm sharing with you today is a crystal meditation, and it's part of a series of meditations focused on 13 Weeks to Awakening, which is a book based on my journals and my own awakening experience, and it's structured in a way to help you with your own awakening experience and just tuning in and feeling what is the right process for that for you. Now, we're working with crystals today, and I really felt like working with chrysanthemum stone, which is a gorgeous black and white stone, if you can see it there. It's got some amazing, really beautiful patterns, and these are really, really special stones. But the stone that you use today may be one that you've had around the house for a while, it may be a new one, it may be one that you've borrowed, it may be a blue one, but whatever crystal you're choosing to use today is perfect. And we're just going to really build a connection with that stone and really just feel our experience of whatever happens during the meditation. So there's lots of different ways to use crystals. You could carry them in your pocket, you could wear them as jewelry, you could have them under your pillow while you're sleeping, you can even have them in your car or in your office. There's infinite number of possibilities for what you want to do with crystals and how you want to work with them. So today we're just going to really find our own inner stillness and become aware of our sensitivity, and then we're going to interact with the crystal and feel the way our experience changes as we interact with it. We're going to be about 10 minutes or so. I'm not timing it, but I'm just feeling that that's about the kind of time that we're going to spend. And we're just wanting to get into a really relaxed place, get into a place where you're not going to be disturbed. Obviously, if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, you probably want to find another time or pull over while you're doing this meditation. And just have your crystal with you so that you can interact and do the meditation and work with the crystal as I'm talking you through it. So just close your eyes. Just straighten up your posture, make sure you're comfortable. And take a few deep breaths. Allow yourself to open to your experience. Allow whatever fluctuations in sensation to just happen. Whatever you're feeling moving in your body, just allow it to move. Open up your awareness. We're not holding our crystal at the moment, but we're just within arm's reach of it. Keep breathing deeply and just opening to what you're feeling in your body. Allow it all to simply be. Now bring your awareness to your hands. Really feel all of the subtle details, any pulsation. Feel both sides of your hands Feel all of the details on the skin. Feel all of the details inside the hands. Now bring your awareness to your right hand. And we're going to very, very slowly and awarely lift our right hand up, staying very focused on the sensations in that hand. And then we're going to slowly, very slowly pick up the crystal and be aware of any sensations that change as you become closer to the crystal. Especially that last few centimeters, the last few inches. Do that part very slowly. And just before you touch it, just hold for a second. And feel the difference in your experience. Now slowly, gently pick up the stone and hold it in your hand, in your palm. Wrap your fingers around it. And bring your awareness to the skin making contact with the stone. Be very aware of the skin contact, but keep your observation open to all of the sensations in your body. As I pick up this chrysanthemum stone, I feel a sense of calming in my stomach. I feel like almost a water sensation coming through my hands and my forearms. Allow yourself to feel what you feel in your hand. Feel that contact with the stone. And feel any other residual effects. Is there a warmth or a coolness that comes with the stone? Is there a sensation that's focused in one place or the other? Keep your focus on the stone. And just allow your awareness to encompass all of the side reactions to holding the stone. But stay with the stone itself. Are there effects running up your forearm, up to your shoulder? Is there a difference on the right side of your heart center? How is the stone speaking to you? as you put your focus right inside the stone, do you feel any difference in sensation? Do you feel heavier? How do your emotions feel? Do you feel more or less sensation in a particular area? Do you feel a difference in sensation between your left hand and your right hand now that you have a crystal in your right? How is the crystal speaking to you? Do you feel like it has any properties or gifts to share? Just open up your awareness and just gently trace the sensations in your right hand and right arm. And just be mindful of any other effects of your contact with the crystal. Use your breath as you gently breathe in. Breathe into the right hand, breathe into the crystal. Breathe your focus as you inhale into the crystal, and just release as you exhale and allow what is to be. Do you have a feeling of how you and the crystal can work together? Of what attributes it brings to the relationship you're having? Just allow whatever is to be. Feel it. Now bring your attention to the differences between the left and the right hands, between the left and the right arms. Are there any pinpoint locations where you're feeling more sensation than the other? if you go into detail on that sensation, what does it feel like? Does it have some subtlety? Does it have an emotion coming with it? Does it have a pulsation? Is it moving? Now bring your attention to both hands, the skin on the hand, and we're going to ever so slowly transfer the crystal from the right hand to the left hand. And I just want you to savor the experience. Allow yourself to take a few seconds at each point and feeling if there's any difference as the crystal slowly transitions from one hand to the other. Be aware of both hands at the same time. And if you do feel a change in sensation, just stop for a second and savor that. Explore it. And then when you feel it's time, continue to move on with the transition of the stone. You may feel like a heat or a magnetic feeling in your left hand as the stone approaches. You may feel it start to intensify as it gets closer. Are the sensations moving and changing? Take as much time as you need. You may find just rotating the crystal or twisting it can change the sensation in the receiving hand. And just take as much time as is needed to make that shift to the left hand. And now be aware of both hands as the transition has happened. If you're still transitioning, just take your time. There's no rush. Be aware of the left hand and how sensations move in it? Have they changed from before it was holding the crystal? And is there side effects happening? Is there movement in the forearm, in the shoulder, in the heart center, in any other areas of the body? How does the right hand feel after the transition has happened? Allow yourself to just feel what is. If you're feeling any tension, just relax into it and allow yourself to feel the sensations move. Allow yourself to experience your interaction with the crystal, however that feels for you. It may be a physical touch sensation, it may be like feeling streams of energy moving, it may be, in my case, very watery, it may be very fiery, the feelings that you're feeling. Are there any emotions that are coming with the experience? Allow it all just to move and be. Allow yourself to feel both your hands and be aware of the difference. And just feel if the crystal has any messages, any properties, any feeling about it that would suggest it has particular ways to serve or properties that it can share. I know with this chrysanthemum stone I'm feeling a real calming influence. A little bit of a blossoming, but very, very relaxed. Now just slowly bring the stone to your heart center and just say thank you. thank you for sharing this experience. And keep your eyes closed as you take the crystal from your left hand and just place it back down again, keeping contact with it for a few seconds and staying tuned in with your experience in your hand and your body as you slowly release it. Thank you. Just tune into your body for a few seconds and allow yourself to open and be aware of what you're experiencing. Just slowly opening up your eyes and coming back to the room. In my experience, it's been a little bit shocking at how almost identical a lot of my experiences with the crystal have been to what I've been reading in books about crystals, about their properties and the way that they can help people. And I've also found that each crystal is unique, and how it's being used at different times, or how I'm feeling it to be used in different times, is different depending on the circumstances and the environment. But my intuition is guiding me in the right direction. It's always, even ever so slightly unique, but always perfect. So thank you so much for joining me with this meditation, and go and check out more on 13weekstoawakening.com, and I will see you again really soon. Sat Nam.